And, ooh. I can't sleep. You wake up and the light's too bright. I can't sleep. So I'm gonna make a video because I can't sleep. And I straightened my hair. And I don't know what I think about it. I think it looks okay. It's Christmas Eve. I'm happy. I'm here, I'm alive, and it's Christmas Eve. Wow. I remember as a kid, I was always like excited. Like Christmas Eve is just such like I have very fond memories of like this time. And another thing I realized is I think I wear the same top in every video. Wow. This is what I wear to bed. I got it off at Amazon and I don't know, I love it. Anyways, this time of year, it was always exciting. I have very fond memories. I remember as a kid, I would watch Rudolph. Like, I don't know, it's like this animation or something where it's like they take a picture and then they move it like 2 millimeters and they take another picture and it's just like this little animated thing. So I remember watching that, and then I remember watching like Santa Claus and the Grinch, with Charlie Brown Christmas too. I have a lot of fond memories when I was a kid. Yeah. I'm hungry too. I was gonna tell you something, but I was like, no. And I'm starving. I've been really bad at eating lately. I feel like every day I just been eating one meal. Literally, the last time I ate, it's like it's 2 in the morning here. It's 2:08, and last time this morning, breakfast. I didn't eat lunch. I didn't eat dinner. I don't know. I just haven't been hungry, and I'm worried because I usually eat, but just lately I haven't. Jeez. But lately I haven't been eating, and a little worried about it. Just like I don't have appetite, I guess. I don't think it has to do with just like maybe the food I eat. It's just like it's not interesting. I eat at the defect, so I don't cook for myself, you know. Why would I want to, well, why would I want to spend money on food when it's coming out of my paycheck? But then again, I go out and sometimes I go and order food, so I don't know. I spend more money ordering food than I would actually like cooking it. So I think it could be just the convenience, and also being back in the States and having a car too. I'm like, fuck, well, I can just go out, drive wherever, and go get McDonald's or go get some hot wings, or just go out wherever. If I had this hair when I was in middle school, I don't know. I feel like I could have looked like a weird girl. Looking back, I think, trying to think when I wanted short hair. Elementary school, I wanted to dress like a boy. I wanted to have short hair like a boy, and I couldn't. And then middle school, that just went away. Middle school, I just wanted to look cute and pretty and have like, you know, I felt so skinny and flat. I just wanted like nice tits and an ass, but I could never get that. And then probably around high school. I was still skinny in high school. I'm not even gonna like try to. High school, I was very skinny in high school. I ran so much. I just was so skinny, petite. I was just so skinny. And then I would say probably around like 12th, and then like after high school, like when I was in college, that's probably like when I was content with my body. But yeah, content with my body. I liked the way I dressed. After when I started going to college, I always went to the mall. And then I would say probably after college, why am I talking about myself? I don't know. Anyways, probably after college. After college, I started working. I was working like in high school, but I just wanted to work. And that was it. So I dropped out, and that's what I did. I just wanted to work, and I worked in just like dead end jobs. Just I saw them as dead end jobs, like. But I had fun. It was nice. You know, I met a lot of people. I made friends, but I felt like I wasn't going like down a right path. I felt like I was kind of just living a paycheck to paycheck, and I didn't want that. And then here I am, still doing the same thing, but like better, because it's army, and I don't know. There's more benefits in this job, and that's what I liked. More benefits, travel, and to be honest too, like probably working out. You have to stay in shape to be in the army. So, and sometimes I slack on like working out. I like working out, but it's like I don't at the same time. So I would say like this motivation being in the army, knowing that like you gotta wake up at 6 to go to PT, which is just working out, and there's motivation in that. Even if it's like very light PT, like I don't know, maybe we're just doing lunges and squats or something. It's still something, and I do like that because I do want to lead a healthy lifestyle. I think that once I get my degree and once I get my associates, I think I have to work on my bachelor's if I get my associates, but I at least want a degree. But once I get my degree, and I'm really close to it, I would say probably within maybe like a year and then a half, I would probably get an associate's at the pace I'm taking it, which is one class at a time. If I take 2 classes, it'll be quicker. But I know I'm going to be running out of my TA here. So, yeah. I would say probably after my associates, I think my full focus would be on working out. There's a couple things that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do a marathon, and it's 23 miles, I believe. Half marathon is like 13 point some change, but I've always wanted to do that. They have one coming up on January 28th, and it's $119 for a half marathon. Why is this so much? I don't know, but I really wanted to do it. I've never ran 13 miles, but I have rucked 12 miles. I have rucked 18 miles, and I have rucked 13 miles or 12 miles. So I know I could do it. And thinking back to when I did that ruck, I think I could run all of that. I'm not sure. Literally the only way to know would be to run it and see if I can do it. But then again, for me, I've never prepared for stuff in my life. When I did the 18-mile ruck, boy, let me tell you something. 18 miles, my LT was like, "You're gonna do it with me?" I'm like, I almost backed out of it. I told her, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, there is no way I could ruck 18 miles. There was no way. I couldn't do it. I don't have it. I thought that I needed to freaking run around the track for 18 miles with the ruck. Like, I didn't know how to prepare, and it was coming up pretty quick, and there was no way to prepare. And I'm like, well, I can't prepare because I'm gonna wear my body out, and what if I get injured preparing? So I was like, okay, well, maybe I just don't, and like try a little bit. Like I just did like push-ups and like sit-ups and stuff, maybe just work on my body weight, core workout type stuff, but that's just all I did. Literally the only way for me to prepare for an event that I've never prepared for is just to hydrate. And that is my recommendation to anyone who's like me, who procrastinates until last minute. I would say that if you have a major event coming up, just drink a bunch of water. Like literally. Did I get my camera back? It's hanging up in the closet. All right, like a liter of water. Drink that in one day. The second day, drink that. Third day, drink as soon as you can start drinking a bunch of water. Just drink a bunch of water. Make sure your body is fully. I have way too much energy for 2 in the morning, but I just do. Anyways, we're talking about stuff to I'm giving you advice, giving you people some advice. Anyone who's watching my videos, but I would say preparing for any type of major cardio, endurance, any type of like working out event, hydrate. If you can't prepare, hydrate. If you know you're injured too, slightly injured, don't do it. You have to know that you are fully non-injured and know how your body, how you handle with your body when you're doing intense workouts. For me personally, I know that no matter how much pain I'm in, no matter how much physical and mental pain I'm in, I will still push my body until like I'm like passed out. Like I don't know why I'm like that, but I will run until I physically cannot run anymore. Like mentally I could be done, but I am not done physically. Even if I'm hurt, I will keep running. I've done that before. So I know that, and it's a kind of like a good and bad thing, because you're more, I feel like I'm more prone to injure myself knowing that I can still continue on even if I'm hurt. But during that 12-mile ruck, I was fully aware that I do get blisters when I ruck, and I'm pretty sure it's probably the same with running as well. I never ran that long, but whenever I ruck, I always get blisters. If anyone out there knows how, trust me, I prepare. I literally, if my hands were my toes, I tape each toe so I don't get blisters on my toe, which helps because I do get them on toes. So that's why I tape them all. So I tape them on my toes, and I also put tape on my all my hot spots where I know I get them, which is like if this is my foot, I get it like up here, and then on my heel, I get it like on the back right. I don't want to show you my foot, but I get it. Fuck it. Maybe should I just show you my feet? Do people do that on camera? I'll just do it through the sock. But like, I can't flip it around. All right. My foot. All right. I would say for like blisters, I get it at my right here. I get blisters here. I get blisters like right here. Like right here, and then on my heel, like back here. It's more like I would say like, yeah, right here. I can see it because I gotta like flip the camera around. So like right here, I always get blisters, and it's always on the right foot. I get more blisters on the right foot than I do on my left foot. On my left foot, it's the same pattern, except it's not as I don't know, severe as my right foot. So that's just how I am, and I always make sure I tape those spots, but the tape always ends up coming off. And I do know that my hands and my feet sweat like a lot just in general on a daily basis. Like my hands are like sweaty right now. It's just something that runs in my family. But I know that like because my hands and feet sweat a lot, I think that kind of contributes to like me being prone to like having blisters there. So yeah. Ooh, I was filming this way and I filmed the potato way. We're gonna sit up. So, I have staff duty today at 6 o'clock. And am I getting sleep? No. It's from 6 to 6. I'm going to be tired. I'm sorry I'm smoking, but this shit is so addicting. Do not smoke. It is bad for you. Vaping is bad for you. It is not healthy. If anyone watching this, do not smoke. It's not good for you. It's not healthy. And I highly not recommend it. But I swear, like, everyone I know in the Army smokes cigarettes or smokes vapes, or they either like smoke or drink. That's kind of like the two things. And I know lately I haven't been drinking. I think the last time I drank, I did post a video of it. It was I went to a Christmas party with my mom, and it was like the video where she was eating goat curry. That was the last time I drank. And not that, like, I just don't have a like desire, urge, almost like kind of scared to drink, because I know that I just don't see like a purpose in drinking. I went through something recently, and I feel like what I went through and alcohol, they just don't mix. I feel like I'm not ready to drink right now, just because there's something that has traumatized me. And not with alcohol. It's totally unrelated to it, but just something has. I just got traumatized by something, and I feel like I don't know. I don't have. I guess how I could put it is like in that maybe I don't. I mean, maybe this is just like Army or like anywhere, but I noticed that when I first got here, I was meeting people. I was having fun. I was clubbing. I was going to bars. I was having a great time. I was meeting people, talking to people, and it was every weekend I was doing that when I got here at Fort Hood, and I was having fun. And then after that incident, I stopped talking to a lot of people. I stopped going out because I was scared. I thought I don't want to talk about this though, but here I am kind of talking about it and hovering around something that happened to me. Maybe I just mentioned it. I was sexually assaulted, and it's been tough. It's been rough. I feel like I'm handling it the best way that I can, and with the limited amount of help here, I think I'm doing pretty good. I am getting help for it because I know that I feel like I'm fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with me. I know I'm fine, but I feel like if I want to stay in this profession, or if I want to either get out the Army, this might come back to me one day, and I don't want to have to like relive what had happened. So I think and everyone tells me like get help now instead of like waiting later, and then like 10 years down the line it surfaces, and that's why I don't want to happen. My mental health is very important. I never really sought help for mental health, so this is like all kind of new to me. But yeah, that's a video I've made about what had happened, but I have not posted it yet. It's something that is for me. One of these days I will make a video about what had happened, and advice, and maybe to help somebody that have went through similar things that I had went through. Maybe that could help them. Right now I don't want to post a video about it because there's still an investigation going on. So One day I will, but not right now. Not right now. Soon, soon, soon. Don't smoke. You know what's sad? I haven't watched any holiday movies. I've been wanting to. This one holiday movie that I really like, it's called Last Holiday, and Queen Latifah's in it, and I love her. I love that movie. I love it so much. I always watched it around Christmas, I think, with my mom, my sister. We always watch that, and I love it because it's about a woman. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but who hasn't seen it, it's like probably came out 2003. But it's a good movie. I like it. It's very inspirational too. I don't know. I feel like I'm a very like in tune person when it comes to like movies. I get really inspired by like movies or videos, and I'm very much about like women empowerment. You know, women can do anything. If they want to cut their hair, cut their hair. I had this weird idea, not idea, like thing I wanted to do is my journey onto cutting my hair, because it was a very big thing. I still am. I'm very insecure. You cannot tell by some of the videos I make, but I'm actually a very insecure person. So, one of the things that I tried to break out of this insecurity was I felt like I needed hair to make me feel pretty. So, around that, and it kind of like everything just lined up. So, I was at a really low point right before the army, and I was wanting to change for the better. So one of the things I did was I wanted another job. I felt like I wanted a job where I can progress, because I wanted to be a mechanic, and at the time I couldn't be a mechanic at the job because I didn't have the knowledge, experience, and schooling. So I called a school up that specializes in working in luxury vehicles, and I couldn't afford it, and I didn't have any kind of connections. So I looked at other jobs where I could essentially maybe just like maybe learn on the job how to be a mechanic, and I don't know, Army kind of just fell into place. I had thought about it that year. I don't think I ever told anybody, but like probably like the year of 2021, I thought about it. I thought about like, if it's kind of crazy, if this didn't work out with this girl I was seeing, I just gotta join Army, because what am I doing with my life? I'm just running around working at these jobs and feel like I'm not going anywhere. I'm not progressing. I'm not in school. Like, what am I doing? So, yeah, so I was at a really low point and I wanted to change, and I was like, I wanted to change. So I don't know, I started like dressing totally different. I went out and bought a bunch of guy clothes for some reason. And I remember going to the mall, going to American Eagle, just buying like 3 outfits, straight dude. I had jeans, a t-shirt. I looked like a complete dude. I was buying boxers. I've never bought boxers in my life. I was around 23, and I was just doing something totally different, and I liked it. I felt comfortable, you know? And I didn't care what my family thought. I didn't care what anyone thought. I was literally just doing me, and it was awesome. And then when I started dressing different, I started wanting more. Like, what else can I do that's just totally maybe something that I never thought I could, do? Dressing like a dude, okay, yeah, I did it. All right, what else can I do? Something that I wanted to do too. So I was like, well, I've always wanted to cut my hair, and I thought, oh, I can't cut my hair. I cannot cut that hair. I don't think I'll look good in short hair. Like, I wanted like short, like straight dude type hair, and I was like, I don't think I can do that. So I was like, you know what? I want to do it. So
I would say probably around this time, I didn't think about the short hair. When I went and saw the recruiter and I took like a pre-test that you would take at MEPS, I guess. Yeah, MEPS. The ASVAB. Yeah. So I took a pre-test. I failed it. He told me go back, study, and at that point, it gave me kind of like a purpose. I felt like I was doing something with my life. Studying for the ASVAB, I felt like I was doing something with my life. So I studied for about 2, 3 weeks, almost a month. Took a while. I went back and I did the pretest and I passed. And then after that, I would say probably around the time I was studying, for some reason, I just started cutting my hair each week. I started, my hair was pretty long. I would say it was probably like, maybe like down to here. No, it was probably like right here. It was pretty long. I started cutting it. Each week I would get my hair, I would bring it forward like this and put it like a little ponytail, and I would cut it like that much. It wasn't much, but I just cut it. And I kept doing that each week. This short, like shoulder length short. And then I got to a point where I was like cutting it so short. I actually cut it probably around my neck, like around here. I was cutting so short I couldn't, like, I had to like use a mirror in the back to cut it. It looked pretty decent, but I kept cutting it short. And then probably the scariest moment was like, this is it. I'm gonna cut my hair short. I was 23. It was probably around December. It wasn't December. It was November. It was November is when I cut my hair really short. I went to my sister. I went downstairs in my sister's room, and I had asked my sister at the time. She was dating this dude, and I asked. I was like, "Hey, do you have like clippers?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, okay. Can I borrow them?" He's like, "For what?" I was like, "I'm gonna cut my hair." And he was like, "Okay." I don't know. He just gave me it. I was like, "Okay." And then he gave me the clippers, and he gave me like a set too. I don't know, I like attachments to it. So I went upstairs and I made, this was a very scary moment too. I went upstairs into the bathroom and I had my hair maybe longer than this, but I had got my hair. I did that. I did like something like that, another thing in the back, thing on the side, and I did that. And I was thinking in my head, I was like, I should make a video, but I was so impatient. I was like, fuck it. So I cut my hair and I cut it and I looked in the mirror. I'm like, I fucked up. Why the fuck did I cut my hair this short? I'm so sorry for cursing. I was like, oh my god, this looks so bad. But at the same time, I was like, whoa, this is cool. And I took a shower and I cried. I was like, oh my god, I just cut my hair short. And then I took a shower and then I went to bed and I woke up and I thought I had long hair, so I went to grab this and I was doing the motion as if I had long hair. I was like, oh, I just cut my hair, and I looked in the mirror. I'm like, I didn't even recognize myself. I look like a totally different person. I've had short hair my whole life, and here I am looking at the mirror and I have short hair. It took me a week to recognize myself because every time I looked in the mirror, I felt like I had long, like I didn't recognize myself. I think that morning when I woke up and my mom saw me, she got mad at me. She said that, why would you cut all your hair off? You look so beautiful. You look like a boy, or just negative stuff. It's hard to hear that. And I told her I wanted to cut my hair. I wanted to cut my hair and I wanted to do something that I wanted to do. And I was tired of listening to people around me in society and just everybody like, you can't, somebody told me like, you can't be a mechanic because that's a guy's job. Why would you want to get dirty? joining the army? Why would you want to join the army? Sorry, kind of getting emotional, but like, it hits me because I was told, you know, to stay like on a path of like a woman, of what she's supposed to do. And I'm at a point in my life where I'm single. I was 22, 23, and I wanted something better for my life. I didn't want to have to rely on somebody to help me get where I needed to go. And that was another thing too. I got out of a relationship where I felt like I was relying on him for a lot of things, and when I got out of it, I realized like it's just me. I have nothing. I don't have money saved. I don't have anything. And I didn't want to live with my parents. I wanted better for myself, you know? And I knew I could do better. I wanted to do my own thing, right? Just like anyone does. So, anyways, yeah. I guess the topic of cutting my hair. Anyways, long story short, I I started doing something that I wanted to do, and I wanted to cut my hair short. I did it. It was the best thing I've ever done in my life. It's scary at first, but the best thing I've ever done. I made an appointment probably like the next day. I got my hair cut, fixed professionally, and she did a good job. My hair was kind of like I'm thinking of like a teen boy. That's what it reminds me of. The hairstyle I got was like some kind of teen boy. It was like, or it was a pixie cut, but I just looked like a boy, I guess. And my dad, my parents didn't like the short hair, no. And then, yeah, they did not like the short hair thing, and I think my siblings were supportive of me, but just my parents weren't. And I didn't care because I wanted to do something. I wanted to do it. And I never had my parents were never strict with me growing up, but I feel like they had expectations of me. And at the end of the day, you're living your own life. You're not living a life for anyone else but your own. So I will tell you, just to anyone, you got one life and it's your life to live. How are you going to live it? You know? So I cut my hair short, dressing like a dude, got a new job. I worked at Amazon, and I don't know why I got a new job knowing I would join the army, but I did because I wanted to get away just where I was working. And I joined this new job, and I felt like I felt like I could fit in. I met really cool people, and for some reason, I just was like, a lot of girls were talking to me for some reason. I was like, what was different? I think it was just I was comfortable. I was confident. I was doing stuff that I wanted to do, and I was being myself too. Wanted to dress like a dude. That was a period of my life where I was strictly dressing like a dude, and I did. And I was thoroughly enjoying it. I was having short hair. I was styling it too. I loved it. This is a whole new thing for me. I get to try out different hairstyles. I tried out like a little faux hawk thing. It was like an experimental phase I felt like I was going through, and I loved it. It was awesome. And yeah, girls would just constantly like I don't know, hit on me or just like try to talk to me like, whoa, like they would comment on my hair, like they said I was super cute. And inside, like I identify as a girl. I like being a girl. I don't identify as a guy. I don't know. I just wanted something so different in my life. I wanted to change, but for the better. So I cut my hair short, and then long story short, I joined the army, and it was good. I had intentions of I'm gonna join the army, and I'm gonna join in with having short hair. I feel like this is a kind of a new start to a new path that I wanted to do, and it worked. It helped a lot. I think that it helped me realize that, even with a lot of insecurities that I have, you can do anything you want. I felt like I always kind of felt like a crab, like in a shell. Sometimes I still do, but you gotta. I step out my comfort zone every time I walk out that door, and yeah, I feel like it's just you can. No matter how insecure or introverted you are, it's, you gotta get out there. How you gonna be that person you want to be? You're just gonna be in your room all day. So that's something that I'm touching my screen. That's something that I did. And anyways, before I got to that big old rant about my life journey into joining the army, the hair thing. So right now my hair is growing and I love it. I miss having long hair. I miss it so much. And it's crazy to think that it took me like not even a month and then I had my hair short and I cut it all off and it takes like forever for it to grow out. So this is a year. I mean, I get my hair trimmed, but this is like a year of my hair grows from like short to long. So it's pretty nice. But I wanted to make a video of when I had of me having long hair and cutting it off to short. Just the thought of it, doing it again, is like, oh, I should have took the video, but I want to do it for you guys. And also too, short hair is pretty cool. I think that if I was out of the army now, I would want to grow my hair out, but knowing that I might stay in this profession, I feel like short hair is a lot easier to, I don't know how to get this little box away. I feel like short hair is a lot easier to manage than long hair. I never had long hair in the army, so me growing it out slowly kind of helps because I get to figure out how I can style it. But it's kind of tough having long hair in the army. I've never had long hair in the army, but when I did have long hair and I was practicing putting it into a bun, I couldn't do it. I felt like I didn't look good, and I kind of gave up. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna just cut it all off. And it lined it up because I wanted to cut my hair off anyways. Let me go bed. Well, this will be the end of my video. I'm not sure what this video was. This was probably a video where I couldn't sleep and probably wanted to talk and had nobody to talk to because it's 2 in the morning. So this is me wanting to talk, and I think I talked it out. All right, peace. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, and the next video is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be funny, and I'm gonna do something totally off the wall because that's who I am. All right, peace.